impressed with the way this quarterback is playing. As you know, he was a transfer coming in, and they didn't know what they were getting exactly. But he has become one of the leaders of this team. He has proven that he can carry them. If he keeps playing like this, the sky's the limit. I'll keep you posted on how he's settling in here early to start this game. Reese?
Appreciate that, Holly. And the balls will kick off first, and here we go. And the game is underway with a kickoff out of bounds. Not the way you drew it up, but a great break for this offense. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Mensah finds his man. It's Pringle. You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that, take a shot down. Don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
Second down, going to throw it. Under pressure. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
It's always interesting to view the good teams, the teams that are ranked versus the teams that aren't ranked. And this defense, like, how do they play it together? I love that start. Coming out aggressive, flying around, playing like your house on fire, getting a sack to start this game, getting a little momentum on their side.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. Asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
Third and long coming up. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Finds his man. He's down short of the line to gain. It'll bring up a 4th down.
This defense really does a nice job playing with their eyes. They just see the ball. They took away all of the quarterback's options down the field. When he finally checked it down, they rallied to him, made the tackle, now setting up 4th.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
Bullshit.
You can grab, but you can't hold on.
Bullshit.
Defensive holding penalty will give this offense a 1st down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Lofton. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one.
And you've really seen the evolutions of tight ends, man. These guys are no longer just big bodies that block like the extension of the offensive line. They're more like receivers, and I love when the quarterback gets it out of his hands, and then you just watch. Like, they can make plays. They can run people over. They can now run around people. Like, so nice to have these tight ends.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And what a nice play by the DB. You have to understand, that wide receiver gets that ball that quick. It's tough to get him on the ground. Nice job getting a hold of him, getting him on the ground for no gain.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Throwing, Mensah. Lets it fly. Throw to the end zone, picked off. Down in the end zone. The big play there, and the defense gets the stop. Straight ahead, it's Bishop. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play.
I had him the
making
whole
a
time.
positive out of a negative. And that time, quarterback, nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing
I had
there.
him
So
too.
instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball.
Come
And the
on.
defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin, and you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for the...
Here you go.
On the pitch, the ball's loose.
Here you go, right back. Defense, y'all.
Touchdown, Tennessee. And they turn it into a defensive score.
And that's the kind of play that can win you the game. You're on defense. It looks like the opponent's just going to run it in for an easy touchdown. But you create the takeaway, you scoop and score. It's a game-changing play. It's a momentum-changing play. And you can see on the sideline right now, they are completely galvanized by that defensive score.
And they had the extra point to finish the drive. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Here's Mensah to throw. Fires to the wideout. It's dropped after taking the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. At the 35, he's open. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the stretch.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. It's complete to the right. Wide open spaces. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12. The Hurricanes have it with a 1st and 10. Mensah fires to the end zone.
Ah, good defense.
It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
From the gun, it's Fletcher. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone.
I think there's a couple schools of thought in how you run the football and how you throw the football. Like some people say, I run the football to set up the throw, right? To get people aggressive. But this offense kind of took it the other direction, right? They came out throwing the football, now soften them up. Now let's see if they can start to get that ground game going.
That's the end of the quarter, and Tennessee has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. They're all over it. And they got it.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the Vols offense takes the field to start this drive. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really, I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making...
Damn, I gotta set my feet and we gone.
...to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Yeah, executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Long way to go on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Fires the pass, intercepted.
Fuck, Twan, bad pass.
Defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
We all right.
This offense has it with really good field position. Throwing, Mensah. Rushes on, and down he goes.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack block. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And that's frustrating for an offense, man, because you got great field position set up. You want to be aggressive. You want to take advantage of it. But in order to do that, the offensive line has to do their job. You've got to give your QB time. They don't do it. And back-to-back plays, they're going the completely wrong direction.
Neyland Stadium alive, a cauldron of orange noise on third down. The play fake. Here comes the heat. Looking for a deep man. Hits him inside the 10.
Y'all, what we doing?
Down, but he's got him inside the 10. First
Oh, when the hell we give up that fucking pass?
And, man, if you want to make big plays down the field,
what are we doing?
That's how it's done. It starts up front with the offensive line, and he had so much time to go through his progressions and then go through it again, man. So much time.
This shit, bro.
And you race it to the
fucking shit, bro.
Touchdown, Canes.
And that's what makes this quarterback so dangerous, fellas. He can hurt you throwing the ball, but man, is he ever dangerous and explosive.
Bro, we gave up some bullshit pass right there.
You've got to be able to get this guy on the ground. If you don't, he has got way too much wiggle and
And we
speed.
gave up some fucking bullshit.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7.
You gotta go.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Tennessee starts this drive as the offense takes the field. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to go up top on second down. And he will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
Man, another negative play for this offense. You've had the turnovers. You're throwing in the sacks. Like, they've got to do something better. They got to protect their quarterback, and they got to take care of the football. There's step 1 and 2.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He makes the catch. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Running inside. It's dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
You got a break.
Could not make his way to the corner.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes you want the
You
receivers
got a break
to
on the
have some
fucking ball,
access
nigga.
with
What
the
you
DBs
doing?
to be off a couple yards so you can
That nigga
help
fuck up
set up
off
the
you.
blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
The Volunteers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
You got you. You got him.
I think a big reason this offense is
gotta
struggling
complete
right
the
now,
pass.
trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Vols come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Making the adjustment. Drops back on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Matthews. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
And the Volunteers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. On play action. Got his man down the middle. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. First and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on first and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Moving out to the right. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteers. They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And he got into the house for the 6 to finish it. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Here's Mensah to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Can't hold on in the face of the contact.
big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Grabbed behind the line. It's Pringle. So Miami signals for a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Guys, welcome into the EA Sports College Football Update Show, the Week 4 edition. So let's dive right in. We start with the Mississippi State Bulldogs taking on the number 5 team, the Texas A&M Aggies. And it's the Bulldogs engaging in some real trench warfare today. Inches are hard to come by, let alone first downs. A tight tactical game.
Well, why are you not breaking to the outside?
Now
You
let's
sitting there lollygagging.
Other contests around the country, games that promise to have an impact on the standings.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, and they've got to go a long way. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be 3rd down.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Got his man downfield. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And that's a huge 3rd down conversion by the offense there. It's 3rd and long. You've got to lead, not by a lot. Quarterback, though, very poised. Reads the coverage, throws it in rhythm, and you stay on the field.
Quick give. It's Bishop. 7-yard pickup on that one. Is now 2nd and 3.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if we can turn it on here in the second half.
And a lot of times the fit up front, you know, linebackers are fitting holes, and that ball bounces, and it's supposed to go somewhere, and sometimes it goes to a DB, and the offense will get a W. Like, they'll get a win because you'll break a tackle. How about the tackle by that young fella? I know he likes to cover, but I love the way he comes up and makes the tackle.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown ball! Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
Well, you got to give the quarterback a lot of credit on that one, David. As soon as he recognized man coverage, there was no question where he was going to be looking. One of the fastest wide receivers in the game.
Now, I'm about to say, you credit the quarterback. It's his speed. You play him man-to-man, he gets open, he wins. I'm not sure why we're crediting the quarterback.
Oh, they blocked the extra point. He's got a chance to take this one back. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped off the drive with a big play through the air, scoring from 50 yards out. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little strength. So this second half didn't exactly start the way they had hoped on defense, and now the offense, they get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
And he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Canes build their program around playmakers like that.
They do, Reese, and speed on the outside makes everybody so much better. Finding those home run hitters, those playmakers, those...
Gonna take a shot.
Yeah.
Ball's incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Throws to the wideout.
Come on, that's a pick, baby. Step around that.
Caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Hurricanes are moving quickly down the field. Mensah. Rush right in his face. Got a man in the middle. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
It's a pick!
He gets it in. Touchdown, Miami.
Oh, man, and the
That's a
quarterback
pick!
knew exactly where he was going with this football at the pre-snap. He saw the matchup he liked, and he took advantage of it.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive.
That's just some fucking bullshit, bro.
Touchdown dart.
That's a pick. We gone.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. The run inside.
Look, we getting jammed at the line every time, bro. They not even pushing y'all back. Push y'all man forward, nigga. What the fuck is you doing?
No matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll move the wide receiver. 2nd down, gonna throw it. He's looking deep.
Come on,
Just gets rid of it
that's
to
there.
avoid the sack.
And it's okay that
We knew he was sending the blitz. The man love the fucking blitz.
And they show that they want to be aggressive. They show that they're willing to take shots, and they're going to try and take the top off of this defense. Not able to connect on that one, but that will not be the last deep ball we see in this game.
You make up the game plan, and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Almost intercepted, and what a momentum swing that could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
And he is knocked down immediately after the catch. That punt coverage team had its hair on fire. Miami's offense comes out ready to go to work. They close the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
This quarterback is thinking to himself, I need to get an NIL deal at some restaurant so I can take my offensive line out and feed them more, because I don't think they like me very much right now. I've been sacked 6 times in this game. It's time to get that new NIL deal paycheck.
Intercepted for the 11th time.
Fucking defense, nigga.
Let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Looking for room. It's Bishop. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. First and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the 3rd quarter. They'll send the back in motion. A designed run for the quarterback.
Damn, I get around that edge, he's
behind the
gone.
line, he'll lose a yard. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. The throw on 2nd down, and they need a lot. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Oh, he's got some space.
Wrong man. He was wild open, and I hit the wrong button.
And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
Damn, I hit the wrong fucking button.
Another big play, man. They get the pick 6. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games. When you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. And send the tight end in motion. Wants to throw one first. Grabbed in the middle. It's Matthews. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it. Not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
They've got a first down here. Want to start his bend to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Bishop.
Oh, you got breakaway speed, Bobby.
Productive play on the ground. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. Just got rid of that one.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
2 drops, Davis.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. At the 45, on his way. Snags it, and he's open. The 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. They've got the lead here in the 4th. They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's good, and he's got the lead up to 3 late. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out.
Give him no chance.
Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They're in a precarious spot here, that lofty perch in the rankings. Hank, and the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Goodness gracious, this is a master class, a clinic on how to get to the quarterback. The 7th sack of the game, are you kidding me? That's a season for some teams. They've lived in the backfield.
Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Left side, it's Lofton.
I don't know.
That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
And when you start to develop a feel as a tight end that you can feel the zones and the holes, man, you start to become unstoppable. Nice job. QB on the same page, sees his tight end break towards the sidelines, finds the hole in the zone, delivers a strike. Nice completion, nice communication there without saying a word.
Fresh center downs going to the air. Escapes the pressure to his right. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man by himself.
You can't make that shit up, bro.
Finally dragged down at the 32.
You can't make this shit up, y'all.
And the Canes with the 1st and 10. Sees some running room. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Fires to the right.
I have to say, that's another pick, bro. They cheated me on his backyard pat, back shoulder pat.
No chance in the pass because they cannot protect the quarterback all game long. He's been under duress. You got to give the defense time.
These fans stepping up to help this defense on 3rd down. Throwing Mensah. Oh, pressure's coming. Trying to make magic with his feet. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down.
There was just nowhere to go with the football for the quarterback throwing it. So he tried to create, tried to extend the play with his legs, just not able to get away from the defense, and now we have 4th down.
And here we go, down to score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. He's loose on the right. Past the 10. Touchdown, Volunteer. How about this defense taking one back to the house?
And, man, this defense proving to be so opportunistic. They don't just turn people over. You've already seen them scoop up a fumble, take it back to the house, now an interception, and take it back to the house. They make big plays, and they put that thing in the end zone.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. The Canes offense comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire.
Come on, man. There's no way in the hell he's getting that fucking ball off, bro.
Have a first down at the 38.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all
another one.
And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Got some room to run. The 20. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Trying to run, it's Bishop. Runs it into the house. Touchdown ball! They extend the lead here in the 4th, and after stumbling early, about to push their field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Deep in the end zone, it's Jacob.
Good hits.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback.
Y'all out there looking like goddamn crushed orange. Doing what y'all gotta do.
Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. He threw a pick the last time they had it. Now they have to take care of the football. Looking down the middle.
This nigga is fuck. Come on.
And he gets
Come on,
it to
bro.
the
You got this nigga fuck you up like that, bro. Like, what the fuck, nigga?
The Canes headed quickly to the line.
This is the first nigga I played that played Miami that didn't run the ball.
Here's Mensa to throw. Pulls it in.
Good hit.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Second down to the air. Throws to the tight end. Makes the grab along the sidelines, and they get enough for the first down. So the defense trying to maximize.
I'm not gonna let you spam me up all the way up
use the timeout here
field
and the 2-minute stop
without getting in the good defense, getting in my right, getting the better defense.
And the Canes will snap it on 1st and 10.
Wow, cool. And who's where in certain places.
Wants to throw again. Look out. And it's a sack. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. It's 2nd and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Fake to the back, wants to throw it. Unleashes one deep. And that one is picked off in the end zone. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. There he goes. Bust through behind his pad. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's 1st down from the 44.
Pick him off, Cepho. Pick him off, Cepho.
On that one before he was knocked down.
Pick him off, Cepho.
Yeah, I tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. The fake wants to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
We're not going to get
You
nobody
know
else
what
hurt.
time it is when the defense gets that stop on
That shit away. Our
3rd
defense
down,
playing go
fist
away. There,
up in the air.
Put that shit
Nice
away.
job getting to the quarterback, putting some pressure on him, hitting him, forcing the incompletion. 4th down, baby.
They booted away on 4th down. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Mensa. He's taking a deep shot. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming.
Get 3, Lee.
This has been a day to forget.
Get 3, Lee. Get that nigga get 3, bro. Go get your 3rd one. You want to keep on tossing it up there like that.
He's had 0 rhythm.
That's twice you done missed on it. Go get your 3rd one. Keep on tossing that shit up there in the air like that. Like y'all niggas ain't been playing good defense all game.
He would have pulled
He been playing good defense too, bro. But damn, good fucking game.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third
Talking
down.
about Lee, another pass
This guy
breakup.
must feel like he's run into a buzzsaw in this game. He has been under duress all game long, and that's a big reason why he's thrown multiple interceptions in the game, too. Nothing coming easy to him. It's hard to see the field when you're
they wouldn't let me
off so fast because of the pressure of this defense, and that's why they find themselves down
Come on,
by
that's
so
big.
much here in the fourth.
And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And they get him again. This is a offense that you expect them to protect their guy. I mean, he is a dude that you know if you give him time, he's going to make plays. But this defense is making sure he's not getting that time.
Here's Darian Mensa to throw. He wants a big play here.
The reason why that happened because I fuck around with my fucking name.
They try to finish
Fuck.
this game with a little something to feel good about. All the way. Touchdown, Canes. PAT unit on the field. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. Defense will use a timeout. 22 seconds remaining in the game.
No, why?
Time is against them. Still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch.
And you're just waiting for that right bounce, that right skip for that ball to get 10 yards to try to make something happen and make a miracle come to fruition. And Palmer, it's not going to happen. The defense's hands team, they were ready, they were dialed in, and they get the football back.
Yeah, they fall on that one, David, and they can breathe a little bit easier now. But let's be honest, I mean, in college football, we've seen crazier things happen in these types of situations. The ball takes a crazy bounce. There's always a chance. You got to give the receiving team there a lot of credit. The hands team gets it done, and they win the game.
Good game, brother. Defense came live, boy. We do 2 picks. I gotta stop the picks. Let me check the picks. I gotta run the ball for shit. I did good. Almost 2,400. 120. Yeah, we did good. You see this receiver, yo. We had to spread that. Look, like 1, 2, 3, 4. This nigga, how many drops this nigga had? They ain't gonna tell me he didn't have no drops, bro. He had like 3 or 4 drops. Oh no, not him. Why didn't I show my player drops? That nigga had a couple drops. I hate that they don't be giving niggas they drops. Hell yeah, I put that nigga out early. Yeah, Tony was hurt. Put that boomstick on that nigga. You see how many times nigga ran the ball? That's what I want to see. How many times this nigga ran that ball?